Mr. TonyMoschetto.
Yeah! Yasta! Thank you very much. Thank you. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in a small seaside community just north of Boston in a place called Salisbury Beach. And let me tell you, it was rough. There were gangs. They were seasonal. But from Memorial Day to Labor Day, it was dangerous. Trust me, I know. I was in a gang growing up. We were called the flip-flops. Because that's what we wore, flip-flops, right? We're not stupid. We're not going to walk on hot sand without them. Because we were beach smart. To be in a beach gang, you had to be beach smart. We were different from city gangs. You know, like city gangs sold drugs. We sold seashells. Filled with crack. So when the cops ask, hey, we are selling this stuff, I'll be like, I can't tell you. Why? That's a tongue twister. So I grew up in a trailer, a mobile home at the beach. Yeah, true story. And that's all I ever knew, right? Growing up in the mobile home. And I look at it this way. The mobile home is the last link to the covered wagons. So if you look at it that way, I'm not white trash. I'm a pioneer. Right? People in mobile homes didn't go west. They just went to the woods of Maine and New Hampshire. Right? It was a proud day when the dad's like, all right, we're staying. Take the wheels off. That's how trailer parks were set up. And we have a skirt around our trailer, too, because we're not scumbags. Plus, you want it to appear like you have a basement, you know? That's a pretty small basement you got there, Tony. Yeah, we play pool on our stomachs. We get by. But I was teased because of growing up in a trailer. I was teased a lot as a kid. Like, I was teased mainly because of my voice. I had a very monotone voice growing up. They used to call me Monotony. And I would laugh. You know, I didn't want them to think they were getting to me. I'd be like, ha, 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 ha. In high school, I was voted most likely to deliver bad news to someone. Now, here's a challenge, like having a monotone voice is, you know when you want to know what a song is, you want to know what the title is, and people go, hey, sing it to me. I'm like, all right. It goes like this. I think that's Morse code. So I love doing this. I travel all over the place. I also coach tennis. Yeah, I coach a high school boys team about an hour north of Boston in a very ritzy, well-to-do kind of, hoity-toity place. And my biggest challenge as a tennis coach is the pep talk, right? Because how do you fire up a tennis team? How do you motivate the 1%? I'm out there one day, I'm like, you know what, guys? The other team, they think you're poor. Yeah. They think you rent your summer houses. They think both your parents work. What are you going to do about it? Let's go. Mitt Romney on 3. So, yeah. You know what job I would love to have? I love pork. Right? Just stay with me. I love to be the pork council president. So much I believe in pork. Because I hate the slogan of pork. You know what it is, right? The other one, yeah. Screw that, right? Right? You can get so much stuff from a pig than a chicken, right? Think about it. You can get pork chops, pork loin, ham, sausage, ribs, bacon. The sky's the limit with the pig. What can you get from a chicken? Chicken, that's right, jackass, just chicken. If I'm the president of the National Pork Council, my slogan would be pork. It's also a verb. Right? You need more pork. So you know what I think the most boring job on the planet is? And I hope no one does this? Blimp pilot. A blimp pilot. Who wants to become a blimp pilot, right? Who wants to circle around a stadium for 3 hours? Oh, I'm going to kill myself. Why did I do this? I'm surprised no one's killed themselves in a blimp, right? Even if they did, you wouldn't know. Hey, that blimp's been circling for 3 days. Yeah, it's a blimp. That's what it does. You don't know a corpse is driving it. So I wrote this joke because my neighbor Frank is a blimp pilot. He drives the hood blimp. That's him up there every summer. And I asked him one day, I go, hey, what was your inspiration for becoming a blimp pilot? And I swear to God, he goes, I was watching Top Gun one day. That's when I wanted to fly. But I'm a little overweight and I don't like to go fast, so I chose the blimp. The thing that blows my mind, right? It comes out of out of his house every day in a full pilot's uniform, right? All like smug and stuff. Yep, I'm going to fly. I'm like, you're a friggin' blimp pilot, Frank, okay? You drive a hot air balloon with a rowboat attached, powered by an oscillating fan. Get over yourself. You're going to float. He flips the hat with the wings on. I'm like, you should be wearing a beanie with a propeller driving that thing. He got in trouble one day. You know why? He buzzed the tower in a blimp. And he got caught on the tower, and they had to open the windows and push him off. Get out of here, moron. See, I think a blimp would be fun to crash on purpose, right? Think about it. Oh, no, we're going down. Wee, bink, bink, bink. We're back up again. Yay. Now, here's I don't know if you guys know this, but they don't land the blimp. Do you guys know this? What's the challenge in that? You know what they do? They dock it, and they throw ropes down, and they pull them in. Then they rub it on a sweater and stick it to the wall. Thanks a lot, everybody. You've been terrific. Thank you.
Tony Moschetto, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.